Welcome back to my challenge where I'm trying to win the Premier League using Panini Stickers to build my ultimate team right in Football Manager. So this is my team at the minute. Every time I win, I can open a packet and choose one of the stickers out of that to put into my team. So last time, we were very lucky and we got Erling Haaland. That's going to make a big difference because we have a little bit of making up to do in the Premier League. As you can see here, we are way down in 10th out of the 21 teams because we added in FC Panini there. But Manchester City is the team we're going to have to catch up to. It looks like we are playing them today. So today's plan is I'm going to try and get through to the 1st of January. So we've got about 7-8 games here. I'm going to try and get through. Hopefully we get some new good players. I think we're going to have to start to release some players as well because we're not going to be able to register them all, and we need to get some players back out into the wild. I don't know how this is going to go, so we're trying to see if this works as a way to play Ultimate Team in Football Manager. So far though, I built a pretty strong team. Injuries though have been killing me. Martial's got an injury, Neto's got an injury, and Kunku's got an injury. We did have an injury to Szoboszlai as well. Once they're all fit, we should be good. I think we're looking for a right back, a left back, and maybe a goalkeeper. That should really help the team. Right now, this is the tactic we are sort of playing. But again, I might adjust that based on how we're doing and how we get along. So my first match this week is going to be against Brentford. So we're going to jump forward and I'll show you how that went. So I have a feeling the team is already quite good. On the back of this Brentford one, you can see we scored Kurt Zouma, set piece yet again. You haven't seen the last episode, set pieces were absolutely lethal. Then after that, Danny Welbeck wins the ball. Lovely ball whipped in. Erling Haaland head. He is going to be really strong for us. So yeah, again, I'm thinking we could be in a good position. Rashford with a good long-range shot to make it 3-0 just after half-time. And then Odegaard ball over the top. And then Rashford whips it in. Haaland just to tap it in. And then one final goal just before the end of the game, 91st minute, long free kick from Szoboszlai and headed over from Nathaniel Klein. 5-0 means we get to open sticker pack. So here we go. Let's get the stickers open. If you haven't been before, what are you doing? Go watch the other episodes. We'll wait for you. You good? Right. We get to keep one of these players. Okay, let's have a look. So we have first Burnley Magic Moment. I don't think right now anyone in the Burnley team is going to help us. But we have Kenny Tete, which is a right back. That might be useful. Ooh, here's an interesting option. Anthony. I don't feel like Anthony is helping me much. Ben Godfrey, centre back. We could take him. Or Burnley again, James Trafford. Dilemmas. I'm not sure any of those are great options. Ben Godfrey might be the most useful. Anthony is probably the best player. Well, Kenny Tete. I do feel like we need another right back. So let's go have a look at Kenny Tete. So here's Kenny Tete. Play across the back line. Looks good enough. I think we'll take Kenny Tete. You play left back as well. Quite useful. Let's get him into the team. So next up is Forest. You can see we're starting to put some big wins in. We lost that match to Wolves, which was a bit of an outlier last episode, but hopefully we can start to get some more wins on the board. Right, immediate problem. I can't register him. So now we're going to have to rethink who we have in the squad. Who's probably not going to get a game here? Let's have a look through and see. I don't think Carlton Morris has anyone use. So we're going to deregister Carlton Morris. We'll keep Jacob Ramsey. Carlton Morris, we are going to release. So Carlton Morris is gone. Unfortunately, casualty. 27. I mean, we've got Haaland. We've got much better players up top. But I think it looks like every pick now, unless they're under 21, we're going to have to get rid of someone. Well, this match against Forest was a bit of a wild ride. You can see here we took an early lead and around the 5th minute, Szoboszlai with an absolute banger from outside the box. But Anthony Elanga down the wing, whips it in. Origi back post. We're at 1-1 just before half time. And then just after half time, Sergio Aurier gets it out wide, whips it in, and there's Elanga at the back post. I'm now 2-1 down. I'm thinking, how am I losing? Of all these teams, I'm losing to Forest. But late game, we make some tweaks. Could have scarcely all the time in the world off that free kick. Puts it away. And then a late penalty from a VAR call. Haaland puts it away. 3-2. So it's another win. Another pack. I like opening these packs. This is a good part of this. So let's get another one open and see who we've got. All right. I'm going to show to you before I can see. Well, I've seen the first one. We have got next gen. I think it's Evan Ferguson, who is a bit of a wonder kid in this game. So that, I think it's going to go in the a possible pile. Oh, Straight away, though, we've been after our left back, Zinchenko. We're going to look at his attributes. Arsenal kit means I can take any Arsenal staff member. We probably won't take any Arsenal staff members. We have João Pedro, another good wonder kid in the game. I don't know if he's still a wonder kid in the game. And then we also have George Baldock. I've dropped it. I think it's George Baldock. It is George Baldock. So a right back. Now, that's a tough choice. Ferguson. I think Ferguson would be really good up top. But I am desperately in need of a left back. So I think I'm going to go Zinchenko. We'll go check him just in case. But I think it's going to be Zinchenko. Yeah, Zinchenko covers quite a lot of what I want him to. Two-footed. He can play sort of up the wing. You know, maybe some of his technicals are a little bit low. His physicals aren't the highest for a left back. But we'll get him into team. He does weaken Arsenal as well. And that presents the same dilemma in that I need to get him registered, which means I have to unregister someone else. So let's sort them by position and see what we've got. And let's also remove the do not need to be registered players, just so we don't have to look at them. And I'm sort of looking down this list. We've got Cameron Archer, perhaps, who I don't think we need. Said Benrahma, perhaps. Said Benrahma is actually asked to leave because of some of the replacements. Jacob Ramsey is sort of in a similar position. I think Said Benrahma is probably not going to get many games looking at who we brought in. So Said Benrahma is going to go, and we'll put Zinchenko into the squad. So next up is Spurs, probably a harder fixture. This is again in the Premier League. Then we're going to have the EFL Cup game against West Brom. So I'll bring you both of those matches. Let's see how we get on. The Spurs match is a bit of a disaster. You can see here straight from the kickoff, I have a brilliant opportunity. It comes down the wing, the use of Son and Maddison. They're working well together, and you can see it just lays it back off to Maddison again, across the Bentancur, across the Son, across the botch to Richarlison. Thankfully for me, Richarlison was offside, but it doesn't get much better from here. Maddison picks it up on the edge of the pitch later on. Emerson puts it just outside. Bentancur, Leicester, they just passed it around the box. Ends up in the back of the net, and they are 1-0 up. And then just after half-time, another chance. Then Davies put it in, and Richarlison gives it to Son, taps it across the goal. And they won the match 2-0. So no sticker on the back of the Spurs match, and it is going to mess with our momentum, and we're going to be struggling. We've got to be catching Man City, and every time we lose, that gets harder and harder and harder. So we've got West Brom next in the Cup. Good opportunity for me to get some stickers and progress in the Cup, which is more opportunities to get myself stickers. Fingers crossed this goes a little bit better, considering they're a championship team. So it went all right against West Brom. We started off with this fantastic ball over the top from Welbeck. Martial with a volley. I thought it might have been offside, but it counted. But right after half-time, they got back into the game with this. Look at this for a long shot. This is incredible from Malumbi. Look at that. That's a fantastic low right, long shot, 1-1, which had me a little bit worried. But then Welbeck gets the ball. Adama just cuts past his defender, and then Martial is there to tuck it away. And then Martial steps up for his hat-trick with this individual goal. Look at this little run around the defence. Long-range hit, top left corner, fantastic goal. And then finally we've got a corner, those set pieces. As always, this time Anderson, back post, 4-1 winners, so we get a sticker. So we got a pack open. Let's have a look, see what the options are. We've got Bissouma, Spurs. I don't think we need anyone in that position, but he could be a good option. World class Tomiyasu. Now that's a really good option because we could do with another right back. He'd probably replace Kenny Tete or someone like that. We don't need a Manchester City staff member. Oh, another Spurs one here. So we've got Brennan Johnson. Could be good, but I don't think we need an attacking player. We tripled up on our Spurs. We have Kulusevski. We already have though. So I think it is going to have to be Tomiyasu. I think what I'm going to do is bring Tomiyasu in. Take one of probably. Well, Jacob Ramsey is going to have to go because he's been causing problems. We've got better players than him in the midfield. So Jacob Ramsey out. Tomiyasu is coming in. So here we go. Tomiyasu as a right back. Perfect opportunity for him. He's going to go straight into the squad. It is Jacob Ramsey I've got rid of because he was kicking off a lot. Like he wasn't going to get game time. I mean, I'm sorry. I've got Szoboszlai. I've got Odegaard. I've got much better players. I've got Kulusevski. You're not needed, Jacob Ramsey. He's 22, so he doesn't count below the registration as well. Tomiyasu is an improvement over Kenny Tete and the two Palace defenders I've got. Now, I'm going to have to think, because that doesn't mean I've got 4 right backs, but the 2 Palace ones can also play at left back. So we'll have a think. We did get Zinchenko as well. Really, now I'm looking for a goalkeeper. And then after that, we'll see. Maybe we need a better left back or a better right back. I think Zinchenko and Tomiyasu, the Arsenal pair, are perfectly fine, but we'll see if someone better crops up. So this was the important game against Manchester City. You can see Odegaard just lost it there. Grealish crossed the goal. But we win a penalty as Ake trips up Kulusevski and up steps Erling Haaland. to put it away against his old club. 1-1 just before half-time. Perfect timing. Second half, though, Ake, Mateus Nunes, Grealish was destroying us down on that left-hand side. But that's a great shot from Alvarez. Man City, unfortunately, won the match 2-1. They probably deserved it on the balance of things. I've got a lot of catching up to do. Even if I can build the ultimate team, I am so worried about not being able to catch Man City. I'm in two minds thinking this is going to be easy or this is going to be tough. The easy part is I can actually build a really good team. The tough part is, well, it's taken me too long to build a team for those players to gel together, to get them working together, to catch up with Man City and the advantage Man City has by getting all those wins early on. They are still unbeaten, by the way. So I've played a few more games we have got through. We beat Fulham 7-2 on the back of the Fulham game. It was a really good pick. We got Rodri, fantastic pick. Then we went in and we beat Everton out the back of the Everton game. We managed to pick up Alex Moreno. So there we go. We got another player who can play at left back. Useful that. We're going to need him. After that, we went in and we played Burnley. And on the back of the Burnley game, we got Awoniyi. We didn't have a great choice. A couple of players we already had. We had Cameron Archer about 5 times in these packs. Awoniyi, and unfortunately, we couldn't register Awoniyi because we had to get rid of some of the players. I can't remember who I've got rid of now, but some of the players around the edges. So Traore's gone. So some of the English, one of the English players I released, and I had to get another English player in. So the game, well, actually, we drew with Brighton. Then we beat Newcastle. Funnily enough, on the back of the Newcastle game, I got Nick Pope in goal. I rotated the team against Luton and we lost, which brings us up to right now the Leicester match. And the Leicester match started awfully when we gave the ball away here in midfield. Winks across to Fatu and he puts it into the middle. And you're going to see right here, Vardy is just brought down or tackled from behind by Alex Moreno. One of his first games for the team, and he's given away a penalty in 2 minutes. And of course, Jamie Vardy puts that away. But then from a corner, 55 minutes in, we get the Kurt Zuma header. Those set pieces are going to be so key, as I always say. And finally, 93rd minute, and Nkunku to Martial. He actually gets tackled onto his left foot, but it's a great curling shot. 15 seconds left of the game. We've just about avoided extra time. We've just beaten Leicester 2-1. We've got West Ham and Arsenal still to come in December. Then we've got Man United, Millwall, a couple of cup matches, Liverpool, Chelsea. So I'm going to save those for the next episode, which is going to be some absolutely stormy matches. Arsenal, Man United, Liverpool, Chelsea. Those are going to be really hard matches to get some points from. But the team is starting to look really good. Oh, Nick Pope, by the way, who we brought in, he is in fact injured. He's injured and he's out for 11 days and 4 weeks. So he's not going to be available until around January time. But we got one pack from that Leicester match. So let's go see who we got. So these are our options from this pack. Oh, Garnacho, that would be really good. I think we've got Cameron Archer for the millionth time in these packs. I thought we had another Joe Ward. I have so many Joe Wards. It's James Tompkins. We probably won't take him. We have Enzo Gonzalez. I'm not familiar with Enzo Gonzalez at Wolves. We probably won't take him. And then Anthony Elanga. Ooh. So I think it's between Elanga and Garnacho. And probably, if I'm honest, Garnacho edges it. We're going to grab our Garnacho. There is the issue of who's going to leave the team, though. So this is who is in the team right now. There are some unhappy players. So Idrissa Gueye is unhappy. In fact, maybe if I just sort them by ability and look at it that way. And we're probably looking at, Idrissa Gueye. We've got Declan Rice. We've got Szoboszlai. We've got Enzo Fernandez. I think Idrissa Gueye probably drops out the team. He's not training well. He's 34. He's declining. Let's get rid of him. Let's get Garnacho in. So that's Garnacho in. We have quite a lot of players in that position, but 19 years old, I won't have to register him. Give us a little bit of flexibility. Actually, I didn't need to get rid of Idrissa Gueye, now I realise, because he wouldn't have to be registered, but that's okay. We've opened up a position for the next match, which is perfect. This is how the Premier League is looking right now, by the way. I am in 5th, and I am still 60. I'm now 16 points behind Manchester City. They've lost 1 game, and I have lost 7, which is kind of scary now I think about it. I might have already lost this challenge because we're about 1 game off halfway through the season, 2 games off halfway through the season, sorry. We've got some catching up to do on Man City. I think I might have to start targeting Man City players in these packs and take them away from Man City. That's got to be my only hope. We've taken Haaland, we've taken Rodri. Maybe we could take Ruben Diaz, John Stones, Ederson. Phil Foden would be big. I'll get Kevin De Bruyne. I've got to get Kevin De Bruyne. So fingers crossed we get some good picks next episode. And if you want to check out that episode, if it's already out, it's going to be showing here right now. We'll go with the, well, you get the playlist, so that'll take you there. If not, I'm going to have an episode here of a different series which I did recently, so make sure you go check out one of these videos.